Round 20 was an interesting round of football, not many close games. And then that unbelievable Nazire Wanganeen Miller set shot after the siren. And that mark, unbelievable. I had 8 out of 9 tips until he kicked that goal. So I got 7 out of 9. Now I got Hawthorn right I was 3 points off. So they won by 4 goals. And my margin was 21, I said. Next one, Essendon versus Western Bulldogs. I mean, I got that tip correct. I mean, you'd be insane to tip Essendon, especially after their injury run and their performance so far. GWS, I mean, they were, 40-something points down, so it didn't look good early, and then switch. I got Brisbane Lions wrong. They got obliterated by Gold Coast, so that was a massive boost for Gold Coast. Are they making finals now? So I got Fremantle correct. I think I said 111 points, and I almost got that. I was about 60 points off, so good tip. So I got that correct. Fremantle. Got Geelong correct. I actually slept in, so I only saw the last half, and that's the first time I've actually haven't watched a Cats game fully since 10 years ago, which is crazy. So, damn, my record goes. So I got that tip obviously correct. Geelong. Adelaide, I got that correct, but I didn't expect them to win by 98 points, which is wowee. I got Collingwood right. I was almost going to go Richmond, but I'm like, nah, they can't lose, Collingwood, these type of games. So Richmond put up a good fight though, and I'll give them that. They're probably, I mean, out of the bottom 4, they're probably the team I trust the most. And the one I got incorrect, which I almost had it, was Melbourne. I got that incorrect. So close! I'm still trying to figure out how St Kilda won that and how Melbourne lost that. Like, if a player's sprinting down, wouldn't you want to try and get on him? Anyways, so let's move on to my round 21 tips. Alright, so I've got GWS versus the Western Bulldogs at Marvel Stadium. Now I've gone GWS to win by 11 points. I don't trust Western Bulldogs against top 8 sides until they start winning those close games. They've been close quite a few times. I think they've had 4 under 3 goals. Pretty good effort, but they just don't win them. And I trust GWS more. So I'm going GWS to win by 11 points. Adelaide versus Hawthorn. Now I've gone the Crows to win by 13 points. Same as Western Bulldogs for Hawthorn. They've only beaten 2 top 8 sides, and I don't trust them. So I'm going Crows, and how good are Crom going at the moment? They were top of the ladder until obviously Collingwood won. They're definitely going to make a deep run in September. Preliminary finals or potentially going all the way and winning it. The next game I have is a 1:20 Marvel Stadium on a Saturday. Melbourne versus West Coast Eagles. Now Melbourne will be very, very angry, frustrated after they were 46 points up and they decided to choke massively. But I've still gone the D's to win by 21 points. This is the game West Coast could go, ooh, here we go. We could win one, but unfortunately they did lose Holly Reid. So that's a bit of a big loss, but I still think D's will win by 21 points. They've just got a lot of high caliber players who are not in form this year, so it's disappointing, but hopefully for them they get a win this week. Alright, I've got Gold Coast 4:10 at People First Stadium versus Richmond. Richmond are a team that have been putting up a really good fight. Yes, they have been smashed quite a few times, but they've also been very competitive in games. So, without further ado, I am still tipping Gold Coast because they're on fire at the moment. And I'm going to tip Gold Coast to win by 44 points. It could be 100, but because people have been saying, oh, my tips are a little bit high because they're a prediction, I'm going 44 points. The next one is Sydney Cricket Ground, SCG 4:15, the Sydney Swans versus the Essendon Bombers. Now, Essendon haven't been going great, injury-wise, but also their effort is just not there. But I'm still going the Swans to win by 33 points. I think Essendon will be more competitive. I mean, Isaac Heaney will kick 5 goals and he'll have probably 35 touches, 40 touches. and they will just be too good, the Sydney Swans. Alright, we've got the Magpies next versus the Brisbane Lions at 7:35 p.m. at the MCG. Now, this is a massive game for both clubs. They can't lose more games because there's more teams coming up. Adelaide coming up, Gold Coast, Geelong, these guys are coming up. So these two teams have to start winning games now. I'm going to say Collingwood to win by 11 points. It's going to be a really close game. How good is Nick Dacos? We just need to start appreciating him more. He is elite, and he'll win the Brownlow this year. No doubt about that. It is his for sure. Alright, so the next one I've got is St Kilda versus North Melbourne. Now, I've gone Saints by 66 points, and if you're a St Kilda list management or even a St Kilda fan, sign Nazaya Wanganeen Miller up for the next 10 years. I hate long-term deals, I really do, but just do it. He's going to win a Brownlow one day. You have to. Surely, it'd be the one that would have let go if they did lose him, but I hope they don't. So yeah, Saints by 66 points. I think they're class, and their young players will step up massively. They're deplorable, North Melbourne, and they deserve to be promoted down to the VFL. Even local football could do a better job than that. But anyways, the next one is Geelong versus Port Adelaide. Now, Port Adelaide will be coming up and firing, no doubt about that. And I'm still predicting the Cats win by 55 points. We have to win this game if we want to make finals, if we also want to make the top four. So a massive, massive, massive game needs to happen. And how good was Bailey Smith? Well, he had 70% disposal efficiency with 43 touches. That's pretty good. The next one is Fremantle versus Carlton at Optus Stadium at 5:10 p.m. our time and about 3:10 p.m. WA time. Dockers to win by 22 points. They've won 6 top 8 clashes this year, which is insane. And they're the team I probably trust the most that are in the bottom 4 of the top 8. And that's a big call because my team's 4th now? Yeah, go me. But Dockers class is just too good. We need to start appreciating what Andrew Brayshaw does. We also need to start appreciating what Caleb Sarong does. Luke Jackson, I could keep going. Shai Bolton, he has his moments, but he's done really well this year. Comment below your thoughts on the AFL season so far, what needs to be changed. Also, comment down below your predictions. And yeah, so I'm 113, I believe. No, 112 I am. So I don't know if that's good or not. I'm trying to go 130. That's the goal by the end of the season. I should get there, but we'll see. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe to the channel, as we are 223 subscribers away from 1,000. That's incredible. Hope you enjoy your week. Plenty of videos to come. Peace.